Good evening, Dustin Pfeiffer here, and this is a different video than I normally do. This video is actually for a class, where our first summer assignment was to remake Pong with a twist. So here you see the title screen for my game, Pong Slice, and if we press space to play, I'll start explaining it to you right now. So, it plays much like regular Pong, except for a few certain points. I would say that the face-offs are like soccer. They will always start in the middle and they will always go at a random direction to begin with and always towards the player who scored last if a goal is scored. The paddles, much like the original Pong, have 3 different hitting areas. If you hit the ball on the bottom like I just did, the ball will bounce downwards no matter what. If you hit it on the top just like that, the ball will always bounce upwards. And if you hit it in the middle, the ball will just deflect as if it were bouncing off of the top and bottom wall. As you can see, player 2 right now is being controlled by an AI. I mean, I guess you can't really tell, but take my word for it. It's a very simple AI that just tracks the ball's motions. And now for the twist. My game is called Pong Slice for a reason. As you can see, the paddles are now yellow instead of the green they began with. What that means is that our boosts are enabled, and this is a 2-player game. You can override the AI if you start using the controls, but for right now we're just going to let the AI control it. But if you were to press spacebar for the player 1 and either right control or numpad 0 for player 2, you will use the boost, which will send the ball moving twice as fast towards the opposing player, as well as put some slice on it, so it will turn as it travels. Now let's see if I can get it right. I had some trouble before. So there it was. You can see that it rotated slightly, so it never bounced off of the bottom wall, and it rotated just under the opposing player's paddle. There's another one where it rotated, but I went the wrong direction of rotation, so I actually made it easier for the AI to catch the ball. So that's pretty much the changes that I have made to the original Pong for this one. One more thing. My bad. I'm very mind-boggled right now. The scoring is much like ping pong, which, if I'm recalling how I was taught correctly, it is a player must score 11 points as well as be ahead of their opponent by 2. So an 11 to 10 score will not classify a victory, only 11 to 9, or you play onwards. And so now I just go through the arduous battle of trying to beat this AI, which is surprisingly difficult at times if you don't get good bounces, while I try and win and hopefully not lose. That would be certainly very embarrassing. All of these sounds in this game, such as the wonderful engine noise and the use the boost that plays with that, as well as bouncing off the walls, and the goal sound were actually all made with my voice using Audacity and a byte crusher, which I use to take the normal recording, which is something like 128 bits or so, and turn it into, I believe I did 32-bit sound files. So you get this old style, a nice old style feel to the game. Oh, that's a rough serve there, a couple of them. I believe that's all I have to say. So we'll score our final point right there. We'll get the player 1 win screen, and we can press R to restart if we want, but I don't really feel like that right now, so I'm just going to let this game play. Thank you for watching my video on Pong Slice. Have a nice day.